Well, hi there, Erin here from Style Sew Me Patterns, and I'm going to show you how to print and assemble your digital patterns that you've purchased from us. Once you've downloaded your PDF and opened it up, I'm working with the Janelle pattern here. You're simply going to go to Print, and the settings that you are going to make sure is set is your custom scale should be 100%. This ensures that your pattern will print the way that it's designed and that the sizing won't be off. And then you simply press Print. Next up, we are going to go over how to assemble and cut out your pattern piece. All right, so it's time to assemble our pattern. I am using the Janelle pattern, and I've already printed her out according to the instructions at the beginning of this video. You're going to grab some scotch tape and some paper, scissors, and your pattern. So the handy little trick about our patterns is that they have notches on the sides of the pattern. Now, when I tiled these patterns, I gave you a lot of space around the edge just in case maybe you weren't using an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So this space may be cut off, so don't be put off by that. What we're going to be doing is using these solid black lines as the cut line. So what I like to do is cut off the edge of one piece of paper, only one side, not two, because it makes it easier to overlap. So I'm going to cut off the excess here and simply lay it on top and match up your diamonds. Tape it together and there you go. You can add a couple of extra pieces of tape to make it stable, but just for demonstration purposes, this is what you would do. And so I'm going to finish the rest of the top row. Okay, so we've got the first row done. What we're going to do now is we're going to create the second row. So I'm going to set the first row aside, and I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on this first row. The difference here is that once you get inside the pattern, you're going to notice that you're going to see some extra notches here. So if you see notches at the top of your pattern piece, then that simply means that there's going to be a row of pieces that go up here. Remember, on the very first row, you don't have those notches because it's the top of the pattern. The same thing will apply once you get to the bottom of the pattern. You will not see marks or diamonds, connector symbols, basically, you won't see them at the bottom. Same principle applies on the side. If they are the end pieces, you will not see the connector pieces on the end. So now I've got two rows put together, and we're going to attach those two rows together. The same principle applies in that we're going to cut off the excess on one side only. So I'm going to simply choose, it doesn't matter which one, I'm going to choose to cut off the excess on the bottom of the first row. Now that I've got the excess cut off on one of my rows, I'm simply going to lay it on top, matching up the diamonds, and tape. Once you have the entire pattern taped, you would then cut along the size of the pattern that you need. And of course, the pattern is actually longer, just for demonstration purposes, but I just wanted to show you that you basically treat the pattern once it's taped together as if it's one big sheet. And so that is how you print, assemble, and cut a digital pattern from Style Sew Me Patterns. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to comment below and I'll be happy to answer them.